Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell. Leave a kind comment, if not for myself or somebody else to find, or you can tell me a little bit about your story. And as always, if you know somebody who these videos will resonate with, go right ahead and share them. Okay, so this is for the month of December. It is also a general reading, so only take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. And it is also for the star sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, and north node. Alright. So in the month of December, we got a little cheat sheets here. In the month of December, we have Saturn that is stationed and going direct in Pisces. We have Mercury that will be stationed on November 29th and going direct in the star sign of Scorpio. We have Jupiter that went retrograde on November 11th and will be retrograde in Cancer until March 11th of next year. We have Neptune that went retrograde on July 4th and will go direct station on December 10th in Pisces and going direct through Pisces. Okay. We also have Chiron retrograde in Aries until January 1st or January 2nd of next year. All right. So, and we also have a full moon in Gemini on December 4th, and we have a new moon in Capricorn on December 18th or 19th, depending on where you are at in the world. All right. Both of these moons are on a Thursday. All right. I'm sorry for that. So I've been clearing my throat. So let's go ahead and pull what is an opening message that you would like to give to the star sign of Sagittarius for the month of December. So let me tell you what happened. I started doing these readings on another device that was nice and clear and light. I got through your Sagittarius and started on the next one, and then my device ran out of space. So I had to switch up the devices. So I did not get your video uploaded. I had to delete it. So what I got for your video on the original video, this was your message. Being pulled to take off the mental straitjacket of judgment and heal your victim mentality. Okay? So that is the message that I got for you on the other device. So that I had to delete. So we're going to go ahead and pull for Sagittarius. See if we get a similar message coming out for you. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, a law of frequency. So something about raising your vibration. So we're going to go over the colors. So you see pink and purple right off the bat. Pink is love and compassion and caring energy. The purple is your third eye and your crown chakra. In a center here, we have green, which is your heart chakra, white, which would be your crown chakra, and yellow and gold, which would be your solar plexus energy. Well, your solar plexus is where you hold your willpower, your strength, your courage, your life force energy. Okay, so that could be what is happening for you, Sagittarius. Is also the fire chakra. You are a fire sign. All right, so the law of frequency. So frequency talks about your vibration. Oh, it wants to roll that way, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave it there. So let's go ahead. I've had these cards for years, but I don't use them that often. And what I did was I dug out some cards that I haven't used to use in the month of December. So the law of frequency talks about energy shift and balance is difficult. New levels are being established. Communication with others flows in new patterns. The intensity of your inner frequency is changing. So, too, is your perception of several situations. New aspects within bring new levels of frequency with which to work. As you raise your energy level, you raise your frequency and take the next step in evolution. The new frequency on which you broadcast. All right, so what got me was your perception of several situations, which talks about taking off that straitjacket of being a victim, right? And healing something within yourself, which when you do the healing, you are able to raise your vibration. So, law of attraction. So it could have something to do with self-esteem. All right. And the fire energy is the attraction energy, how you attract people, places, and situations to you, right? According to the vibration that you carry. So that is what I see for an opening message. They want to talk about your vibration. They want to talk about how you attract things to your life. So with the message that originally come out, this may have something to do with a karmic situation. Alright, so with that being said, this is wisdom of the hidden realms. So what is hidden that is being brought to the light for Sagittarius in the month of December? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, so you have a challenge card. This is called the Camel Boy. I know you probably can't see it that well. A little bit. Alright, there you go. It's a number 33. Small steps, asking for help. So somebody may need to ask for some help when it comes to how you attract people, places, and situations to you. So we do have a camel on there. A camel could be your animal totem. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Well Watcher, another 7. So you have a master number 33, which adds up to a 6, and you have a 7, which is a 13. 13s talk about endings, completions, right? So let's talk about the Camel Boy. And it is a challenger. The Camel Boy challenges you to stop the course of action you're on and get busy with the mundane chores, which talks about healing the straitjacket of judgment, of your victim mentality. Nothing can happen right now to move you forward in your inquiry any more quickly. This is the time to chop wood and carry water. Attend to your home, wash your car, and declutter your closets. A spring cleaning is in order. You may also need to spring clean your thoughts. Meditation will help you too. Spring cleaning your thoughts. Remember, the original message was about your straitjacket, mental straitjacket of judgment, and heal your victim mentality. That's that victim mentality. Clear that clutter. That said, if you do all the small things now, the big ones are accomplished as if by magic. And always when you stop trying to do it all at once and all by yourself. Another message is a warning to stop attempting to accomplish everything single-handedly. Expect that no one will ever come to help. Expecting that no one will ever come to help. Try letting them. Now is the time to relinquish control. So about letting go of control. You're being warned to let go of control. By what? Letting yourself out of that mental, decluttering your mental thoughts of feeling a victim. Okay. All right. So that is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull a tarot card for December. We're going to pull 4 of them. And then we're going to clarify them for Sagittarius. Somebody may need to do some inner child work, because I do see a child on there, on a camel boy. It's a boy, not a man. So it may have something to do with your inner child. Something maybe to do with your wishes from when you were a child. You know, when we're kids, before society shapes us and the hurts and the aches and the pains start shaping our mental body, we make wishes, right? We believe in more things. We make wishes upon the stars and know that someday them wishes will come true, and then like let go of the outcome. You know, I don't know, somebody needed to hear that. So master number 33 there. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the month of December for you Sagittarius. All right, so with the 9 of Cups, what did I say about them wishes? And we got the 9 of Cups coming out. So yes, I'm sorry, these cards do show nudity. You can see that they are around a pool of water. It looks to me like they're with a bunch of friends. Remember I said about childhood friends could be involved in this. 9s talk about completions of a cycle. They talk about, you know, you not needing anybody else to be fulfilled, right? Because why? Because you're already filled. There's a lot of vulnerability on this card. So yeah, that's the 9 of Cups. It talks about your wishes. It talks about having a healthy self-esteem. It does talk about decluttering that mental body and raising your vibration. So for some of you, you may need to go around water, drink water, to help raise your vibration. You know, too, the 9s also talk about how we attract things to us, attracting a wish to us. All right, so let's go ahead and discuss the 9 of Cups. This is a different kind of a deck, so everything is a little bit different in this particular deck, which happened to have been gifted to me by a beautiful soul. So women have come to the sacred spring of the poppy goddess to get water as well as to dance and relax. So yeah, it's about relaxing. It's about, you know, taking the time to declutter that mental body. It's about going into meditation. It talks about drinking a lot of water to help raise your vibration. She will get something she wanted or wished for. Her desires are coming to fruition. So spring talks about birth, right? You're birthing something. Get to the water as well as to dance, the well watcher. And number 7. So there's definitely some challenges. All right, so let's pull the next card. Oh, Ace of Cups. There you go. So there is that. See how he looks like he's like diving in, right? Diving into the water. So you see everybody sitting around the pool here. Here somebody is diving in. So Spirit is telling you to dive in. Dive in to that well of emotions when it comes to perhaps another relationship. See, it looks like 2 people are going opposite directions, right? So this talks about understanding, being in that flow. The Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings. So 91 could be significant, 19 could be significant. This talks about how you attract things to you, right? How you attract love to you, something that you are wishing for. Definitely talks about new beginnings. I feel like two people in a relationship perhaps went separate ways because you can see these swans going different directions. It's like they got their backs to one another. Um, 619, 916, 1969 could be significant. 1933 could be significant. All right, the Ten of Wands in reverse. So the Ten of Wands talks about, especially in reverse, letting go of that heaviness. Um, you could see that these people are dancing on this card too. So maybe for some of you, maybe you need to do some dancing. Like, because when you dance, especially if you dirty dance, that's why, people make fun of strippers and they make fun of people who do pole dancing. But you know what? Listen, that is sexy dancing. And when you do sexy dancing, you have a healthy self esteem, which helps you to feel healthier about yourself, helps you to clear out that sacral chakra. Because when you move your body, you move your energy. Okay? So I do see a 911 here, which you are mastering that 33 energy. So let's go ahead and before we pull the last card, let's talk about that Ace of Cups. A woman dives into a cup of self-love, spilling water over onto a pair of mated swans. She loves herself. She may be falling in love with someone else, or hearts are opening. So when you open your heart, you also raise your vibration. So definitely a lot of water energy, water and fire. So it's about finding that balance, right? The master number 30, finding that balance with what you want to attract to you and how you attract what you want to you. By what? Decluttering the victim mentality. Remember I said two people maybe have went their separate ways, got their backs to one another. I feel like a heaviness of runner chaser is one thing I'm getting. The other one is feeling rejected, right? Right, so the Ten of Wands in reverse. The priestess are having an all-night trance dance to raise energy for healing themselves and others. Yeah, that dancing energy coming through again. To raise their vibration, raise their frequency. She is pulling back her energy. She may not have gone far enough, or she sensed it would be a waste of her energy to continue in a particular direction. And that's what I feel is happening here. Somebody is finally getting it, that is a waste of time and energy to continue going in a particular direction, perhaps with a particular partnership here. And I feel like they're realizing why they attracted this person to them. Confirmation. Okay? So let's pull one more card. Okay, so this is I think it's a number, no, I think it's number 9, the Hermit. So this is a Virgo energy. I don't know, I'm seeing a moon there. It looks like a crescent moon, whether it's waxing or waning. Something about a crescent moon. You can see there's a person on top of, it looks like a cross, or like a direction. See, there's 3 different directions here. I'm trying to get it so that you can see it. All right, there we go. So somebody could be at a crossroads when it comes to a relationship. Um, Somebody could be maybe making a decision whether or not they want to go forward with the relationship, or because I got a double 10 here, I also got two nines, 911, 99, 10, 11. Um, but we have the crone here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords, right? And you're on the fence about this because this person hurt you. Um, and I feel like that's where that victim mentality is coming in. We'll turn this light on, see if you can see these cards any better. A little bit. So maybe you need to turn a light on to the situation. Okay? So the crone, that is the Hermit card. And it is on the fence. So the crone is questioning or doubting her wisdom or direction in her life. And that's exactly what I feel. You're questioning a particular relationship. Should I continue on with this relationship, or should we just part and go our separate ways? Or you could even be questioning if you should ask somebody for help. The crone feels a sense of urgency to know. She hurries to come to conclusions. So that's what they're telling you. Don't hurry, right? Hurry up and get started cleansing, but there's no need to hurry a relationship. You may be attracting a particular somebody to you. And I feel like what you're questioning is a divine. Why? Because you know what? Again, when we carry the wounds of the past, we have a habit of, when you're in the present moment, questioning a particular situation due to past experiences. Standing at the crossroads is the Greek goddess Hecate. She stops to listen for the messages that come from deep within herself. Behind the crone, the night sky pushes aside the sun and the daytime mind. Daytime mind, so somebody could be daydreaming. The moon goddess floods the sky with lunar energy and sends the nighttime mind into a deep intuition of the crone. At the top of the sign is a crossroads, is a laughing goddess. She is a pre-Columbian clay statue from Veracruz, Mexico. She tells the crone that all roads are good and to pray for the right direction. One day the crone may teach others what she has learned by the light of the snake on her staff. The crone will help people to find their own path. There's something about the snake. Remember I said about 1969? That's the year of the rooster. But this year, 2025, is the year of the snake. So you are, in the month of December, questioning what direction you want to go in when it comes to a particular relationship. Is this relationship a wish fulfilled? Or is it not? So you could be doubting some sort of inner wisdom or intuition within you. I see master number 11, master number 99, and master number 33. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead, see where we're at, and we are going to clarify. Let's clarify the 9 of Cups for Sagittarius in the month of December. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Somebody could have got their wish granted too. Okay, so we have computer, laptop, iPad, and recording audio. Camera, camcorder, video. So somebody may need to clear out some sort of memories, maybe pictures out of your phone, or maybe some sort of audio or video, maybe out of computer, laptop, right? Somebody could be doing a lot of reminiscing with music as well. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups for Sagittarius. Okay. We got subliminal messages. And we have crossroads. Remember on the Hermit card, talk about the crossroads. So somebody could be laughing at somebody. We have crossroads, major life decisions, stuck, unknown, stuck, fear of moving forward. I also too feel there is definitely a lot of water energy. We have earth and water and fire. The only thing missing is air. Somebody could be doing some magic on somebody, messing with their head. That's confirmation. Trying to cause challenges, trying to cause somebody to stop something. I'm getting yeah, subliminal messages and recording audio. So somebody is sending somebody subliminal messages. But see, the thing is somebody has that healthy self-esteem. So being decluttered, trying to declutter, could have something to do with spring. Spring cleaning your thoughts. Trying to block somebody's intuition. At night, nightmares. Okay, so Sagittarius and Virgo could be doing this. Trying to keep somebody at a crossroads from trying to keep them stuck. Trying to keep them in fear from moving forward. Doing magic. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep this person stuck from thinking that nobody will be there to help them. So Spirit is telling you now is the time to not allow this person to keep you from moving forward, keep you from making positive decisions. We have strong Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright, let's clarify the Ace of Cups for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you could be even involved in this. Be Sagittarius, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Strong Pisces with the Knight of Cups, or Nine of Cups. I see 1919, 1010, and 33. Alright, so 2 cards fell. This card talks about you got mail. Ace of Cups. So a signature required document, letter, and it's in reverse. Blue moon, second full moon in 30 days. So we just had I don't know when we have a blue moon. I think it's next year. But somebody is trying to make somebody blue by sending them subliminal messages and nightmares. Try to keep them in fear from moving forward. Try to keep them stuck in this heavy energy. Two people turn their backs to one another and are going separate ways. Somebody is decluttering the subliminal messages, the mental thoughts, taking that straitjacket off. Somebody is definitely doing magic. Absolutely. Two cards of magic. Somebody is doing magic, sending subliminal messages, using somebody's pictures. And then we have Archangel Gabriel. Remember I said something about the snake. The strength of God, divine messenger, delivers important messages to the world, assists with expressing the right words, protector of the inner child. Remember I said about the inner child, assists in all stages of parenting. Monday, West, water elements. We got another water element coming through here. Chakras, throat and crown, violet ray, and star sign of Cancer. So there's the Cancer energy. Lots of water. And that would make sense with the blueness. Somebody got Cancer in the second house. But somebody's being immature. Here. Because somebody chose to go in a different direction. So we have Cancer. We have Pisces and Scorpio. We have Virgo. Aries, of course, Leo and Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse for the month of December. Migraines are a normalcy for me. I can't think, never have any power to see or make positive decisions. Yeah. This person did not want you to make a good decision. Right? Decisions. It's all about decisions. They wanted to keep you in that mental straitjacket of fear, sending you negative fear energy, keeping you from moving forward and making positive decisions. Listening to Archangel Gabriel. Alright, give me another one for Ten of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius. Conjunct planets, merge and join forces, action, impulse, or drive. So the 0 degrees could be very significant here. I feel like there was a bunch of people joining forces to try to drive somebody over the edge, trying to keep them stuck in that straitjacket, playing immature games. Okay, let's pull one to clarify the Virgo energy for the month of December for Sagittarius. Clarify the Crone energy for Sagittarius. Trine planets 1, 2, 0. Remember 12 December, and then we got the 0 energy again. Join in forces and flow together, mutually reinforcing harmony. Express trust, openness, and mutual recognition. Acceptance does not demand expression or action in outer world. So yeah. And 11th house, I inspire friends, groups, goals, aspirations, hopes, wishes, group contributions, and social awareness. Hopes and wishes. 911 for the second time. So Spirit's like really trying to catch our attention here. Hello, emergency. But the thing is on December 10th, the Neptune goes stationed in Pisces. Okay? And then we have Saturn that went stationed in Pisces is moving forward. 2 planets merging, conjunct. Now, when I looked this morning on astroseek.com, Saturn and I think Jupiter, I believe, on the city rule astroseek.com were both in 0 degrees. So somebody may have Virgo in one of them planets, maybe Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune. Neptune talks about illusions. So this person was casting illusions, nightmares, at night, causing you to daydream, causing you to be procrastinate. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I feel, yeah, there was a group contribution, a group of friends. They did not want you to express yourself. They did not want you to receive some sort of a divine message here with the crone, which is representative of the Hermit, and Archangel Gabriel. They did not want you to receive this download or this message directly from Source, God, whoever you want to call it. They wanted to keep you stuck in the head, keep you from making positive decisions. They could have even recorded audio and cast some sort of a spell. We have an animal totem here. We have on pets. Somebody being very immature. Didn't want you to take the next step, is what I see here. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a final message from the Divine for Sagittarius. And I feel like they were laughing at you the whole time while they were doing this magic. They were laughing at your nightmares. They were laughing at your pain. They were laughing, like a group of them was laughing at you, being immature. Could have been watching you. Alright, final message to Sagittarius. With love. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind, Sagittarius. So check in with yourself and the motives behind the actions here, right? When it comes to magic, when it comes to decisions, when it comes to instilling fear within another. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motives that drive you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward and surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. All right. Thank you for watching, Sagittarius.